No, we got a couple people in. He was the only one that started turning his video on.
Okay, I see. They're coming in now. All right, there you go, Kirk. Good seeing you, Kevin. All right, that's good. At least somebody's interested. That's nice to see.
I'm in the office and don't have kids in the background for the first time, so my camera's finally on.
Well, good to see you guys. We're into the just finished the second practice of our rookie minicamp. It's been great to get back on the grass. The guys were excited to be here. The coaches were excited to coach. We had good meetings. We had 2 good practices, and it's just a good plus. Like the guys, we're just getting started. I feel like they're getting hit with a fire hose right now in terms of information and expectations, but they're handling it very well. They're great guys, and really it's just the time to put the work in and go from here.
All right, just as a reminder, please use the raise hand function. With that, we'll start with no kids, Ryan Mink.
Coach, could you just talk about what you've seen from Rashad Bateman so far in 2 practices? Just first impressions.
First impressions are very positive. You know, he's a no-nonsense guy. He's got a nice demeanor about him. He's a quick learner. Everything we thought he would be in terms of the athleticism and the skill set. That's usually the case, but not always the case. You know, what you see is not always what you get, and you don't know until you get him out there in really the first rookie minicamp. And I would say that he is as advertised from a talent standpoint.
Oh, just so you're out there working with with Bateman and Wallace on punt returns. How exciting is it as a coach on rookie camp and having these guys just be sponges and absorb all the knowledge that they can get?
Exactly right. I mean, those aren't guys that did a lot of punt returning, as an example, in college, and yet they came out there and they were sponges, and they picked up the technique that the coaches were coaching them. And I came over and tested them a little bit today, as you probably saw, and they did a good job. So it's good to see they pick things up quickly. You never know. Devin Duvernay had not done a lot of punt returning in college, and last year he ended up taking a lot of reps for us and doing a nice job along with James Prochet. So you never know.
Kirk McEwen.
Hey, Coach, I'm just wondering your thoughts on the schedule since it's come out, the stretch of all the home games with the bye and that weird thing at the end with Cleveland, and then they get a bye, and then you get Cleveland again. Your thoughts after looking at it for a few days?
Yeah, I tried not to think about it after looking at it, because it gave me a headache, to try to figure it all out. It was quirky to say the least, and I guess we had 2 years ago we had it every other kind of a deal, so that's probably our turn to get the crazy one, and we did. So there's a lot of crazy turns in there. I'm sure some teams are happy with their circumstance. You mentioned the Browns, and I'm sure other things are in our favor. So that's just kind of the way it works. But all those home games in a row is different. All those road games in a row is different. So we'll just have to take it as we get there.
Luke Jones.
John, how pleased were you guys to be able to bring in Villanueva to kind of address right tackle, but also to give you depth, knowing Stanley coming back from the serious injury?
Very pleased for all the reasons you mentioned, Luke. I think he's going to play really well on the right side. He'll play well on the left side if required, and it just adds to our offensive line. I mean, he's a very good player. He's a tremendous person. He's a veteran. He knows how to play. He knows how to get himself prepared to play. He's been in the trenches. He's an upgrade for us, and I'm really excited to have him.
The person with the best background right now, Jamison Hensley.
Hey, hi, John. You guys added 2 wide receivers, added a huge guard on that line as well. Have you spoken to Lamar to kind of get his reaction to? Obviously, you addressed offense. Have you gotten the chance to talk to Lamar and see his reaction to the draft?
We've texted. Lamar's I would say a short texter. So yeah, I've gotten his thought, but it's a brief version. But he's excited. He's ready to go. I think Lamar, as much as anything, is thinking about doing what he can do to be the best that he can be, and then as a quarterback, work all these other guys into it from a chemistry standpoint. So he's excited. He can't wait to get back, and I can't wait to see him here.
Gary Coleman.
Hey, Coach. Going back to the schedule once again, I saw that you guys are going to be home for like over a month. Is that one of the and where the bye falls? I got in a little late. Sorry if it was asked earlier, but the fact that you're home for over a month, including a bye, is that one of the best portions of the schedule?
Sure. I mean, you got to pay the price for that. Pay me now or pay me later. So I think it's just a strange, different kind of a deal, and we'll just have to cross all those bridges when we get there. But that's the first time I've seen that. Maybe it's happened before. I don't know, but that was one that caught my attention right away.
Cliff Brown.
Yeah, Coach, Dafe Owe, I know obviously extremely talented guy and very versatile. I'm just curious about your approach to teaching him, the coaching staff, because, you want him to play fast, but he's got a lot to learn. So just how you approach not only this rookie camp, but in training camp, bringing him along.
Oh, you're right about that. I mean, that's part of the art to the whole thing. We want him to play fast, and we could put a period after that. Let's do that. And if we're going to make a mistake along the way, and I think it goes for really any rookie, make it going full speed. We want to play 100 miles an hour. So let's do that. And then we'll work back from there in terms of our assignments and responsibilities. But he's also a very smart player, and he picks things up quickly. Nice demeanor. You saw him out today, works extremely hard. So I do think he'll pick things up quickly.
Jameson.
Hey, John, we couldn't let you go without an injury question. We didn't see Ben Mason or Jake Breland out there. Is there any updates on them not being there?
Yeah, Jake's not back yet from the knee. He's working on that. I spoke with him. He's here in the building. I couldn't give you a time frame on it. I kind of think he'll be there for training camp. I'd have to maybe the next time we get together I can answer that one for you, but not ready to practice yet. Hasn't been cleared. And then Ben had trouble with his feet yesterday, just some bad shoe situation, and really had some legitimate problems, in terms of tearing the skin off his feet. So that'll grow back quickly, I'm sure, and he'll be okay. He goes hard, so he went so hard yesterday he tore the skin right off the bottom of his feet.
All right, we have time for two more. Jimena.
Hi, Coach. What is the key to get the best evaluation done in this minicamp?
Say again, please.
Yes, absolutely. I say, what is the key to get the best evaluation done in this minicamp?
Oh, right. Great question. The key is, I think, just to kind of just take a deep breath as a coach, because you're so excited to be back and you want to get the guys moving, but there's only 25 guys here, and it ends up being a teaching camp. So the best thing I think to do is to really teach guys. I don't know, maybe we're in the evaluation stage to the degree that we want to see how they move around and in some ways see how quickly they pick things up. But more than anything, this is just a preparation camp to get these guys up to speed, so when the vets come in, they have an idea what they're doing and they can go out there and and be part of it and belong. That's the biggest thing about this camp. So try not to get too deep into the evaluations just yet.
Okay, we'll close it out with Jerry Coleman.
Well, in a way, you just answered part of my question. What would your message be to the guys as they depart Sunday? What are your instructions to them as they leave?
Well, the good thing is they're not going far, because they're right back Monday into the Phase 2 football school aspect of it. So we talked to them today about stacking days, stacking drills, stacking meetings, stacking plays, stacking weight room reps. It's one thing builds off the next. Try to get it 1% better every day as a symbolic type of way of expressing improvement, and see where it takes you. Don't get too keep it simple. Keep it about what's right in front of you, and one of these days you're going to look back and see how far you've come, and you'll be amazed.
Okay, appreciate your time, Coach. To the media, we're going to send you to a waiting room and come right back with a Dafe Owe.
Thanks, everybody.